wandavision. Yeah. I went to the podcast.
It started.
Oh, we actually recording now?
Yeah.
Drunken podcast, season 2, episode
5,
4,
6,
3.
one of them.
I still haven't put the other one up yet. Sorry, lads.
And
So the
2
one
days ago,
before-
you asked me
what was
what we
worse?
doing Thursday, and I was like, why don't you just put the other video up?
Yeah, I completely forgot to be on. I'm on it. I'll be on it. Yeah.
I don't think I want to know if you're on your penis. Thank you very much.
How can I be on my own penis?
There's ways.
And
Oh,
see,
Josh.
that's the question.
See, that is the
Oh,
real
Josh.
question.
I ain't just started.
Hold on, I just got to do this. He tried. He's living the dream, man. He's reached it.
Donald's fapping.
Hold on. There we go. I got some,
Right, anyway.
I got some sound effect.
So, how's our week's been?
Nathan was there, and then he was like disappeared, didn't he?
Yeah,
That's why you never go to the dark corner.
He's gone to find Maddie.
Oh,
He's going to find Maddie in the cave to the glory hole.
Well, he fist it.
Yes. And he went for anal at the
And
end
he-
of the day. And
and
that's
he'll
how
go-
the story ended. And
he
then
plays
his mum
like a
came up to help him.
And just a tip.
The only tip he ever got.
I'm just referencing all our podcast names.
I'm just starting off savage.
Fine.
Yeah. We're at the
So
end.
what was that story you wanted to say, Donald?
All right. Well, this is a humorous joke. I can't reveal names, but I can use fake ones. And I can give a reference. This is going to be disgusting, mind you. But you'll now know why it's savage as well. Okay. So I heard a certain person in this other place. He liked radio a lot. He liked radio so much, he thought, how can I get more signal? And he thought of an idea. He thought, take the aerial off the radio. He thought, okay, I've got the aerial off. Where can I stick it? Well, maybe not there, but what happens if you stick it at the front? And he's thinking, what's the worst that could happen? This part you can already guess. But then I'm thinking, what, was he trying to raise that penis for a signal like in the radio stations? But
What? He shoved it off his penis?
what, to get a better signal?
This person, like, complete story, made up story, but this person put a radio antenna up his penis so he can get a better radio signal. But then he goes to a hospital, and the nurses are probably there wondering, what kind of radio station you think he's trying to find? I don't think he's going to try and find Triple X out of that, if you know what I mean.
What a moron.
But it makes me, I know that's just nasty. But I'm just thinking, but as soon as I heard this story, I'm just thinking he was trying to get a rise on the signal, weren't he? I'm just not like, oh, that
Not that kind of rise.
I said he probably risen up, not the way he was intended. No,
I have a question.
You got radio.
How
Do
big's-
you think you got radio dick?
How big's his hole?
I don't think I want to know, because all I know is it was his. I don't think I want to know that answer. All I know is I heard this story, and then I thought, okay, normally someone would say, "Oh, that must have hurt." I hope they're right. I just go, my God, he must have been hunting for that fucking signal the whole time, weren't he?
Oh man!
And then as soon as I said that to a friend of mine when I was at work, I got told this by my mate, and all of a sudden, like I got a client outside who doesn't know what's going on. Like I said, this is a made up story. And then as soon as I say it, my colleague, I said, yeah, he tried to rise up for the radio. I just got my colleague bloody tearing up with laughter in the fucking desk, don't I? I just don't go, I hope this person's fine. I hope he's absolutely fine, whatever. I just go, he raises up. And we're just pissed off, just fucking laughing. And it makes you wonder what the nurses thought of this. The nurses are probably thinking, it's too good. It's too good. Not good enough, darling.
Mate, I heard some weird shit in my time, but
I've heard some weird shit, so I heard that.
tops.
That tops a lot.
Mm.
I know, I was shocked when I heard this too. And yeah, I just went savage.
Well, so did he try to shove it up his ass, or was it just full
Penis.
Didn't think he might have got a lot of interference if he shoved it in his ass.
I don't think he was looking for the interference in the deep hole. I think that's where he went for the tip end of it.
I don't want to sound mean, but like, it just sounds like something that Nathan would do.
I agree. Nathan's probably the one who's attempted it. Maybe that's where I heard the story from.
Probably is him.
Maybe it's Nathan in another little dark closet thinking of Maddie and Jade all at the same time.
Oh,
You know, Jade and Can.
Oh God. I might call this one rated R.
aren't all of them rated R?
I think this one tops it.
Donald just wants to get us cancelled.
No, I'm going savage jokes. We never said nothing was safe. But I do have some like news stuff and some certain game related stuff and that, and movie related stuff to be TV related.
Well, do you want to do our WandaVision review?
Actually, yeah, it's like I watched that last night. Like, obviously, you guys watched it before me. I only watched it like literally about 12 hours ago. Pretty much.
Well, what I do is, as soon as I wake up, I watch it because I know some prick on the internet is going to spoil it for me.
Oh, you need
Yeah.
that control to not go on the internet.
Yeah, I don't go on the internet till I've watched it because you know.
I actually managed to avoid the internet somehow and all that when it work.
I have a few questions. As I think I said this to you yesterday, Josh. I think that because there's a room I've heard that's not Wanda, that's Mephisto.
That comes outside.
No. The person we're following isn't Wanda, it's Mephisto.
Yeah, the double, the
This is
double
a room.
cast you're thinking of, yeah.
This is a rumor. It's a rumor that I've heard that is Wanda's probably being kept somewhere, and Mephisto's
The one taking over the body or playing a double. I don't know. It is valuable. It's
Why would Mephisto want to fake the whole thing though?
no. I don't know. I think Alex is kind of right, but I don't think it's a body double. But I think it's more manipulation in the mind, like the manipulation of the reality in her mind. Because even when
apparently,
oh no, you carry on, mate. Yeah, you carry on first.
Well, because apparently in the comic, her children is the souls of Mephisto.
Yeah, and they just aged and all that in this episode, so it's possible.
And she can't control them as well. If you look, she can't control. So I think
Agnes is partly. I think Agnes is actually Mephisto.
No, she's she's a witch. I think working with him.
Yeah, I can't remember. Her name's like Agnes the witch. In the comic.
Yeah.
She's like Scarlet Witch's like mentor in the comic.
Mentor like the advance her powers.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a weird one. Like I don't know. Part of me thinks it is Wanda that's actually doing all this. I personally think it is also Wanda. Because the way she's acting, the way she's saying about protecting her family and all that, she's up to the point where she's completely lost sight of the reality side of life. And then at the end of the episode, you've got Pietro come out of nowhere. Well,
I don't think that's him.
Pietro.
I think that's Mephisto.
That's a rumor that I've heard as well.
Yeah, I think that's involving the whole, because the multiverse thing's obviously going to be up and running with Doctor Strange 2.
Yeah.
So I think that's the first snippet to it, because that Pietro, we recognise him from the X-Men movies, Days of Future Past and Apocalypse. I ain't counting that Dark Phoenix because that was shit.
And even Darcy said, "Oh, they've recast Pietro."
Yeah, exactly. They said they've recasted him. But
that's a very cool, like 4/4 break, isn't it?
Yeah, that's cool. Like reference right there.
And they actually mentioned Magneto in it as well.
Yeah, they suddenly did it just out of the blue.
Oleg Maximoff.
Yeah.
But apparently there's been no ties to that name in the comics. So a lot of people think that like it's gonna change, like this is gonna change like her whole timeline.
Yeah, because they
could actually, yeah.
they send all of her stats, don't they? Say about her parents dying in a
Yeah.
explosion and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
by
and
Stark.
and they've put the whole like Sokovia like instance in it with it, like Age of
Yeah, so-
Ultron related.
And
This world's
they
Magneto is
mentioned
dead,
the,
right? MCU's version.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
got
think
killed.
it says he's dead, but I don't think he's
No, I think it might be
Um,
X-Men's that comes across.
But
Yeah,
they even mention the Civil War. You know, the beginning of Civil War where she blows up that building.
Yeah.
yeah, they've
That
showed
was
the
called
video
Lego.
clip within the episode.
Legos.
Legos.
You
Yeah,
know,
I
the
wondered where that
Legos.
name came
Yeah,
from.
They-
they don't
That
have that
trailer.
Yeah, the advert.
There's a trailer. You see yeah. So that mentions that, which is pretty cool. I watched a thing earlier about the Easter eggs.
Yeah, there's quite a lot.
Yeah, the Easter eggs are the one thing we got to keep an eye on. But I've heard there's a
Yeah,
Easter egg where it spoils the story. I've avoided that actual.
Have you seen
article.
the poster?
Poster?
This episode's poster. They released one, and if you look just next to
yeah.
Agnes, one of the flowers looks like the devil head with claws.
Oh, I didn't notice.
You have to really zoom in.
All right, let me see. I'm gonna go Google now. Just check out the poster.
Like
I
the
still-
bit where PHO did turn up.
Yeah, it was
I
cool.
was like,
To be
fuck.
honest, I was expecting that just because, like,
But,
as soon as I saw the poster of like Evans in it, made sense. So hold on, I
Yeah.
think I'm on the right poster.
And I was thinking, like, I was like, are they going to bring back Aaron Taylor Johnson? And I was like, nah.
Nah, they're not
Nathan
gonna do that.
Peters.
Well, I just think
That's pretty cool.
if it is realm breaking, she's pulled him through, or something's pulled him through. She's going to pull herself through. Does that mean that she maybe absorbs herself and gains more power?
Probably.
Well, I don't know, because they
It
haven't.
would make sense because it'll double her powers in that, and then the whole cross between the multiverse wouldn't be an issue really for her at all. And I know
They-
Spider-Man 3 is going to be related with it now. So
Yeah,
there's
it's all
a whole
connected, isn't
3-movie story arc going to be involving that.
I still, that scene with the drone, the UAV. I think we'll see the other end of that in a couple episodes.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think in a later episode we'll
They'll
see.
show that.
Yeah, what happened on that side.
I think.
Yeah, I
think
agree.
the Wonder what came out. The
I
Wonder
don't
what
think
came
that's
out,
her.
I don't think that's her.
Yeah, I think maybe
that-
that
I don't
could have been
think so
Agnes,
either.
couldn't
I
it?
think there's two Wanders in a sense. One who's going through the grief of losing vision, and then one who is from another alternate
Yeah,
universe
anger, yeah.
who's
like,
actually taken her place pretty much in the
well,
modern time.
that might even be Agnes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's
because
Agnes.
there's a lot of
Just-
things with Agnes. You don't even see her personnel file on the wall,
No,
and then you see the pendant on her. So, like,
Yeah.
she's, as you said, she's possibly still the mentor to Wanda in the time between Endgame
Yeah.
and WandaVision. But
And-
everything keeps hiding away from her. Everything does. And even when you hear about the whole nosy neighbor thing, she's
Yeah.
always appearing every time. So, yeah, I
With the
think
thing they
realistic-
need.
yeah, and Vision's catching on as
Um,
well.
Yeah, the
There's
Vision has
a,
to. I do know for a fact the next episode they're probably going to do another memory wipe until he figures it out again, realistically. Because you look into the other episode trailers and that, they've still got to go through to the 90s. I
Yeah,
think next.
that's next.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they got to go through all that, and then I think after the 90s, that's when it's going to really kick off.
Become
they,
the modern day. Yeah.
There's a theory going around is that Tiger was on the bowl.
Yeah, what was that?
That's a device. That's a device that she can hear. That she can.
Oh,
listen in,
Agnes.
so she can. Yeah. That's a
Probably,
rumor
yeah.
going around.
Well, she
Because
always appeared at a
if you
certain
look-
time, so possibly is.
And if you look, there's like a tiger on the side.
It's on the table,
there
isn't
wasn't
it?
one, but there
Yeah.
wasn't there. Yeah. A lot. That's pretty cool. What was that? There was something else I was going to say as well.
So-
Apparently Elizabeth Olsen turned around and said that there's going to be a Luke Skywalker-esque cameo coming.
Really?
Yeah, so
Not,
King.
I'm not saying that
so-
Luke Skywalker's
no, it's-
No, I
turning
know
up,
that,
but
you mean
like
something on the level of it.
yeah, of like the cameo where people are going to go, oh fuck, and like I'm guessing
Well,
it isn't
actually,
Pietro.
Actually, no, that's a reminder as well, because when you're looking at like Monica, she's sending a message to someone, like she's
Yeah.
contacting someone, and there's a lot of theories. I've actually
It's-
seen it. One of the theories is that Rhodey's coming into it, because I know he's appearing in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, so they're saying it could be him.
Yeah.
Surely they'd bring someone in that's
I'm
got a
saying
connection
it's either-
to Wanda.
I think it's
To be
going to be
honest,
either
I
Doctor
think it's gonna be
Strange.
Hawkeye, personally.
I think it
Only
might be
reason I'm
Doctor
thinking
Strange.
Hawkeye is because Anthony
He's
more
the only
close.
one that could get into that realm without being altered, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm also
Who?
thinking, well, without realizing it, there could be two major cameos if you think about it. Because Hawkeye was close with her, like as a personal friend
Yeah.
in that,
Yeah,
and
but
Doctor Strange.
aren't they having
he's
issues with
obviously inside of it.
the actor?
But here's an odd one. I know. I have a feeling Magneto is going to turn up.
He's not
Well,
Luke.
since the part-
He's not Luke Skywalker though, because he hasn't been
No,
in
he is.
the
He
MCUs.
is.
Yeah,
It'd be
the
more like
MCU.
Vader-esque, realistically. You're
No,
looking at more.
but
he's got no history in the
Pretty
current
well.
MCU universe.
But in
though.
a sense, in the comics, Magneto has a massive cast.
That's
Magneto.
yeah, I know,
It's one of
but
the biggest villains in Marvel.
yes, but
Yes.
It's
that's
a
not
huge shout.
Luke
Yes,
Skywalker
but I
isn't
think they want
evil
to
though.
Magneto for the movies. I think they want to save him for that.
If it
So
was-
they'll have to think of something.
You know, but
Luke Skywalker would
yeah,
be
but
a
they
good
could
guy.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's going to be Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I think they're
That's what
going to
I mean.
save
I'm not
Magneto
saying
for
he
later
probably won't
date.
appear in it, but I personally think it's going to be two.
But Magneto.
He's really, George, hearing that, he's really better than Magneto here.
What's that? It's her dad.
Well, I get that
Why
as
would he
well,
turn
but
up?
I feel as though, like, for story terms and that, like, I still personally think it's going to be Hawkeye, but I could
He'll
be
have
wrong.
that helmet. He'll have the helmet on, which he won't be affected by that power, will he? Because that helmet
True.
stops him. That helmet stops people from reading his mind and
Yeah,
being affected by that sort of magic. So, might work. So,
true. But if they actually do that, they're going to need to put a lot more development within the character for the
Yeah.
MCU. That's the only thing I'm thinking about. Because, like, it would
It's
be
a
cool
big
to see him as a
character to
cameo,
pull out of
but-
nowhere.
Yeah, he just might be one of those
No
characters just pops out of
backstory in the
nowhere, just-
MCU or anything.
yeah, but what they're trying to build the X-Men, aren't they? They're trying to bring X-Men into it. So
I'd save
Yeah,
that
but I think
character
they
for
might slowly
later.
build to them. Oh, there is something I have found out about WandaVision because I know a lot of people were saying it being renewed for a season 2.
Hmm.
I don't think it will be. I
No,
think this
no.
is all a standalone series and it is like a movie. So there's definitely not going to be a series 2, but it doesn't mean they're not going to appear in anything else.
No, yeah. Because she's already a
Because, yeah, she's
confirmed
been-
Doctor Strange. You know what? Who isn't confirmed for Doctor Strange? Vision.
I think Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man's actually been having a cameo in it.
Vision's not confirmed to be in. There's no talks of him in Doctor Strange at all.
I think they're hiding that
Is-
information because the fact that he's brought back into this world, it's possible that he's completely resurrected.
Well, at the
there is-
moment,
I'm only
he's a
speculating
corpse.
here, I'm only speculating it.
He's still a
there's,
corpse right now.
In a trailer,
Yeah, he's
in
still
a
a
trailer,
rock.
you do see Vision outside of the.
Yeah, you do
Westview.
see him outside
him
West.
looking. You seen him at the portal.
Yeah.
Is he
So
all
I'm guessing
purple
one
and
thing
stuff?
we got- Here's one thing we didn't take into account though, because think of Infinity Wars trailer and Endgame's trailer. They filmed
they
extra
edited it, didn't
scenes,
they? Yeah,
so they would
Yeah.
make sure nothing gets leaked or spoiled.
yeah,
So what are the chances they've done that exact same tactic with WandaVision,
yeah.
and we're just
Cock
thinking
tease
that
us.
yeah, he's going to pop out, but obviously something else has actually happened.
Well, technically, he can't leave the bubble. Otherwise, he'll just fall flat on his face because he'll die. Because she's keeping him alive.
That's what I mean. I think
You
that's what
don't-
the reality is. I think it looks like he's came out safe, but I'm agreeing with what you're saying, Josh. I think when he gets out of it, he's kaput.
He's going to keel over.
Yeah,
And he'll,
because he's got
we
no
don't
mind stone.
know-
That's the only way that was keeping him alive.
We don't know if it's her who's keeping him alive though.
yes, but if
No, that's what I
but
mean.
the dome
we're only
is keeping him
speculating.
alive. Whatever's
She
in the
might have-
dome.
She might have sold us. She might have sold her soul to Mephisto to keep him alive.
You say her
What?
powers were enough
That's
to
what I
do
mean.
that.
It's possible because there's a lot of theories going around with it, and a lot
You
of
say
them
she
are
does
starting
that
to
in the
tie up.
comics, though. She's the one that keeps
I
him
don't- I-
alive.
I don't
In-
know. I
In the
know-
House of
I
M,
know
it was her doing it. I know that much because it was to
Yeah.
do with the trauma of like losing her and that, and then she made
But-
up this whole reality, like as we're seeing in the WandaVision series, but obviously different way compared to the
But
comics.
they did cast someone to play a mutant called I think he's called like Eater or something, and he can feed off people's like powers and stuff. So I don't know if he might
It's
come
the
into
rumored.
it as well.
Is this
I
the
don't-
rumored
I don't know,
nightmare?
they did cast someone to play that. So I don't, I'm just gonna stop speculating. I'm just gonna watch it and
No, to
enjoy
be
it.
fair though, that's what everybody's doing anyway. Because, like I said, we
Yeah.
don't know what's going to happen later on,
It's-
so there's no harm in it. Because to be honest,
such a show.
all the theories are good and gold anyway.
It's filmed well, though.
Yeah, that's
so
what I mean.
fucking
It's so good. I mean, I would happily watch a
it's-
Vision and Wonder anytime, especially the way they're showing it off.
It's just like a Marvel show what's making you think. You got to think.
Yeah, I will admit, with
I don't
this
know.
one, I've been thinking about what's happening more compared to what I've seen in recent Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
Because with the recent other shows, you kind of know where it's going. But with this,
Yeah.
it's
This you
no
don't know.
idea what the hell's going to happen.
Did
at the end.
there was a interview. My mate from work tagged me in. They were talking to Elizabeth Olsen. This was on the set of, I think it was Age of Ultron, and they were saying, like if they can give you any storyline, well, what storyline would you like to go with? And she went House of M because it's really dark.
Yeah.
So like she called it, like she called it
Wait, is she a comic book
straight
nerd
away.
then?
Hold on, I just remembered
think-
something as well.
think
So I
so.
remember reading this in an article as well. This was only last night. I was reading last
Yeah.
night, like the first half of the season, as we've already been seeing, is kind of, when I say kind of happy, cheerful, like sitcom-y as you'd expect. But I
Yeah.
do know for a fact the second half, like I said, after this episode is going to come up,
Yes.
I think it's going to get back to more modern and completely dark from there.
'Cause it's going to
I
get
think that's
worse.
what's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Well, yes, because the decades they change, don't they? They change. The
Yeah, they
decades,
change
which
every single episode.
well,
And the
brings
fact that
more.
we said even Vision's caught up onto it and that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
Vision's
it's gonna
starting
go
to
for the-
get, and now he's
He,
starting to unbrain white people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
because he
in
did
a.
that. Actually, yeah, because he did that in the episode as well. Because he found out
But
on
he never,
his old-timey
they,
one of
the
View
guy he
that the
brainwiped,
Ford, like, the person was up and running.
Harry Brainwhite never said the woman's name. He just said her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Said her.
yeah. He never said Wanda. He never said anyone else. It was just her. So Agnes is definitely involved.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No, hold on,
There's,
no, shit, no, sorry. Who was the other woman? Dottie, that one who was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Anya.
All right. Yeah. A lot of people
Yeah,
saying her.
because she's a big actress as well, and the fact they brought her into it, it could also be her.
There's a trailer. There's a bit on the other trailer that I watched for the next episode. You see what Vision do his mind thing on Agnes, and she goes, "Oh, what's happening? Where am I?" No,
Yeah,
she
she's
goes,
in the car.
"Am I dead?" And he's like, "No."
Yeah,
I
I've seen
think
that.
that could be a
and that's when she said,
ploy.
"Well, I know you're dead." So she references Vision's death right to him.
Yeah. So
what?
Get
hold
down.
on. I've just had a random thought here. Then, what are the chances that Agnes, the one that we've been seeing who's been hidden at, is not actually the mentor to Wanda? What if it was actually Dottie, and just Wanda doesn't recognize her?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Well, I know.
Yeah,
I heard the actual witch is a rival to Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I know she does mentor her. That's why that she shows her how to use her magic and stuff.
So what are the chances that Agnes is actually an ally in this MCU version now?
I
But
don't know.
Dottie is the main. Again, it's speculation now, but there's so many
I
good
completely
theories.
forgot about her.
I have
only
no
just
idea who
remembered
you're
it,
talking
a couple
about.
of moments ago.
Who-
That's the only reason why I brought her up.
You know the blonde woman in the second episode where she's got
Oh.
the blood.
Yeah,
on her
Dottie.
hands?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, she's
The
disappeared
blonde
now, isn't she? Yeah, the one that they
Yeah,
don't
she-
like.
Yeah, she just
And,
disappeared out of
there
nowhere, and I
was-
think she's going to return.
There was another little Easter egg. I don't know if this is actually true, but the guy, in the beekeeper outfit, his
Yeah.
name's Franklin.
Yeah,
And Franklin is to Franklin Richards, who is the son of
Reed Richards,
Reed
and Sue
Richards
Storm.
and Sue Storm. And a lot of people are thinking because that Agnes, she trains him as well in the comics. So
Well,
a
they
lot of
have
people,
confirmed a Fantastic Four movie,
Yeah.
so it could actually
Yeah,
really tie into that.
but it'd be really random putting Franklin Hall when them two are not even.
Yeah, that's going to
No,
be
Franklin
fucked up.
Franklin Richards. Sorry.
Isn't it stated that Fantastic Four bought Tony Stark's building?
Yeah, the Baxter
Yeah,
building.
yeah, I've heard that.
That's where it becomes the Baxter
And seeing
Isn't-
Stark is dead in the MCU,
Yeah,
like purpose, I just right there and then.
Stark.
yeah, because
Get
then
up, Stark.
you don't have
And-
overpowered minds working together.
And Reed Richards is like one of the most intelligent people in Marvel.
Yeah, he'd be as of now, between the first and second smartest guy in the MCU, because Tony Stark's left the opening gap for that. Until Ironheart is, at least.
It's going to be her daughter. It's going to be his daughter.
It's not the daughter that's going to be doing it. They've already confirmed it's going to be. Obviously, I don't know if you've read this in the Marvel books. I've managed to catch up on it enough. Riri Williams is the woman, the girl's name, who makes her own Iron Man armor. And now that she's got an official series, they've even cast the actress. Well, I think the daughter will still appear in it, but I think maybe she'll be there more for technical support for the time being until
it
the
might
time
be
when she gets
the new brains, huh?
Yeah,
she
could be the new. Well, I wouldn't say
she's not very popular.
Not at the moment, no.
Or the daughter?
No. In the comics, the Marvel fans, they turned on her. They hate her.
But I think they're just having another hash at it with the MCU, because obviously I think it's better if you see it in person instead of just reading it, if you know what I mean. It's weird how I said that, but I think it's better when you see it in an actual show comparing what you actually read.
Well, how the Marvel comics went, they got a lot of backlash for it.
Yeah.
It went very
downhill. Well, to be honest, I think with the recent Marvel comics, because I think you guys know as well, they were kind of replacing other heroes with younger characters and different ones.
Isn't it the 21 age?
They've got Asian Hulk.
Yeah, because the champions, because Miles Morales, I'm not counting him because he's awesome anyway. But I mean, what was that other character? Adamus Chow. He came the new Hulk in it. And then you got Lady Thor, then you got this new lady Ironheart, who's the new Iron Man technically in the comics. Or the Iron Man's back now. But that's what I mean. I think there was a time in a period where they were technically replacing them.
They were trying to basically diverse the Marvel universe.
But that's why I got a lot of backlash.
That's why they brought Miss Marvel. Is it Miss Marvel? The Muslim one.
Yeah. She's actually quite good though.
Although Miss Marvel's cool, I do like her.
Yeah, she was great in the game.
Fisted by her.
But I think they jumped the gun too much with it, and they were trying to get too many youngsters into it.
Well, isn't that what if? The series What If is trying to achieve is.
Well, what if it's different scenarios and characters we've already seen in the movies?
No, all characters will be changed to a different gender or race in the What Ifs.
No, I think with What If, it's just showing an alternative, what would have happened if it was like this. That's what the What If show really is.
No, it's better because Nick Fury's a woman, isn't he? In What Ifs.
Yeah, that's...
Well,
they're changing Hulk's completely different.
Basically, What If it was born as a woman. They're showing up, hence the title What If. Where Fury was a woman.
What if means what if Loki actually succeeded in taking over New York? It's
so the What If show isn't canon. It's showing the alternative what would have happened if it was done differently. That's what that's what it is.
Oh man, I'm so pumped for the Loki series. I'm so fucking pumped. Fucking May.
Any idea when that's airing yet? Just wondering.
May.
Oh, it's actually May this year then.
I think isn't Falcon and
Winter Soldier
in April, isn't it? April?
I think so, yeah, because I know by the time WandaVision finishes, it'll be in
I think there are only
4 more weeks till WandaVision finishes, and then I think then about maybe a week, not 2 weeks, about 3 weeks after that, it'll be Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Hopefully, it doesn't get fucking delayed.
No, it hasn't. It's actually finished. Finished filming.
Good, because someone will die.
Yeah.
Because Helmut Zemo is the villain in that, isn't he?
Yeah, I've seen a trailer last night where you can hear him getting chants from an army.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I saw that.
It'd be so cool if they could bring back they bring Hydra Captain America. That'd be so cool.
I think they will do that because I heard Chris Evans is coming back.
Yeah. Because what if Captain America joined Hydra?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the news of Josh, mate?
And what? I know that Aren't they bringing in Captain Britain, which is the what's she called?
Yeah, I've heard that too.
They do. They
But I don't know
do
too much
cameo.
about Captain Britain.
They do reference him in Endgame.
No, in the What If
They
it's a
say his
woman.
name. Huh?
In What If it's a woman? It's Captain Britain, isn't it?
He's a dude in the comic.
Yeah,
but
it's
Yeah,
it's
but
a man
in
the
that
comics.
What If they're going to make him a woman? Because it's going to
Yeah.
be
a lady.
But again,
what's she called? What's she called? The director of Shield, isn't it? Director of Shield.
Everybody, as I said to Josh yesterday,
Who's the lady that?
they haven't actually revealed the real director of Sword, because it's Abigail Grant.
Yeah.
She's like a mutant alien.
Yeah, which makes sense for Sword, to be fair. Because with Sword, it's more out. How can I explain it?
They protect.
Well, if you've ever watched the end of Agents of Shield, like the proper end, they've done a full reference to like Sword, and then because Sword's more to do with like extraterrestrial, like further out, it makes perfect sense that the director's a.
Well, doesn't its acronym basically tell you what it does?
If you watch Earth's Most Heroes, that does a lot of Sword as well. That because they take Kang the Conqueror's ship as their base in the comic.
And Kang the Conqueror is in Phase 4.
Yeah, he's going to be referenced in the Loki series.
Not just that, he's actually he's going to be referenced in Loki, and then he's going to be appearing in Ant-Man 3.
Yeah, but then
a lot of people saying that it's because of Loki that the multiverse is getting fucked up.
To be honest, there's a lot of reasons why the multiverse is getting fucked up.
Because he's changing the timelines with his.
Yeah, but they've cancelled that. They've cancelled how that would work, because when Hulk was talking to Doctor,
made its own world.
Yeah, so that world would not be affected by our world, or vice versa.
Even in Agents of Shield, they did the exact same thing as you're saying. It didn't fuck up the normal timeline at all. Like they used the quantum realm and all that.
Yeah, but it'll go off on its own timeline because it's a different stone.
So that Loki has nothing to do with the current MCU universe.
Yeah, so he's going to go around and change the fucking past.
Well, there's no Thanos in that world.
Yeah, but you don't know about the agency he's going to. I think they're like time traveling people. So you don't know.
You know, timey-wimey people like Doctor Who, just without regeneration.
With Willy Wobbly timey-wimey. And Tom Hiddleston being a badass.
Oh, obviously, like, I know I'm going off Marvel for a minute. I was mentioning, like, there was a TV series, which I know for a fact you probably want to follow at one point, Alex. Last night, I saw the official teaser for Mayan Season 3, and it's returning in March.
Oh, right, okay.
So the third season of the Sons of Anarchy sequel is returning. And I've already given you... Jax ain't ever coming back, because he did. Spoiler alert. But no, here's one thing I've noticed from the trailer, though, because obviously the end of Season 2. JD, like not JD, but like
John Dorian, he's coming into it.
Fuck's sake, I should have said that. God damn it. But no, pretty much, I know for a fact with Season 3, there's going to be a full reckoning happening. Like, there's going to be a lot of major events kicking in already. I don't know if you've seen the second season. Alex,
I haven't, mate. I still haven't. I didn't finish the first series, to be honest.
It is definitely Season 2 was a lot better than Season 1. That much I can tell you.
Yeah.
But I am gonna go into spoiler territory a little bit here. I won't give too much away for you, but I'll go with the littlest bits.
It's fine. I've got shit memory.
Yeah. Okay. With Mayan Season 2, you actually have a lot of the Sons of Anarchy cast come back. Like Happy's in it as well. Chibs comes back in Episode 8, and you got like the Road Cakes, and you got a lot of the characters. And at the end of Season 2, something no one expected to happen was pretty much the Mayans, like the Mayans that we're following in the TV series, decided they want to get payback for an attack which nearly made one of the members, Coco, go blind. He's not blind and nearly made him go blind. And here's what accidentally happens. In the massacre of the biker gang that shot them, there was a Sons of Anarchy member there in the room who was part of the Redwood original. So we don't know who's been killed, but there's a lot of theories I've seen about this. They're saying Tig is coming back in Season 3, and it's going to get fucked up if Tig comes back in it.
Yeah.
and because this is an official member of Redwood, we have no idea which member's been killed. They've not revealed anything, and the teaser you see, because Ezekiel has been given full member patch now. Yeah, everyone's gonna go fucking down. Yeah. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of like.
Sorry, I went.
No, you're right though, because without thumbs down, it's gonna be a lot of fucking carnage.
I went meaning to thumbs down. I was just doing that, like, sorry, go on.
But no, to be honest, I think that's what's gonna happen now. It's like, obviously with the Lions and Suns, they were always like, a thumbs up. They got allies.
Yeah, they're friends.
But now because of this, I think Tig's
going down.
Yeah, because Tig is the vice president of Redwood Original, and Chips is the president, ain't he? Yeah, so what's gonna happen if Tig comes in it? Fucking carnage.
Shit's going down.
Yeah, but I'm only speculating this as well, because when you see the teaser trailer, you see Ezekiel, who's became a full patch member. He's kind of riding.
Working with the police?
He wasn't working with the police per se. He was working with who is it? Like the guys who like that store worked for, pretty much.
Yeah.
Rico. So they managed to sort that out. Oh, Potter, that was it. Fucking Potter.
I got to try and finish it.
I got up to the
bit where they put a thing on this. I can't remember his name. He was like a gangster, and they made him go, and they put drugs on him, and they set him up.
I know which one you're talking about. You're talking about the end of not season 5. Which one was that? I think you're talking about season 4 of Sons of Anarchy.
No. I was talking about Mayans.
Oh, Mayans. Oh shit.
It's the first series. It's the where the guy, they were at the border, and he gave him something, and it had drugs in it, and they got him arrested. That was the last episode I watched.
Yeah, that's still season 1. So was season 2.
Yeah, I haven't.
Like I said, season 2 is a lot more better than season 1.
Yeah.
Season 1 was a lot more slower comparing.
Yeah, it was.
With season 2, it picked up a lot, especially the fact with obviously you haven't gotten too far in it, but Lincoln Potter coming back from Sons of Anarchy season 4. He's pretty much a big bad guy in it, and he's fucking still crazy as fuck. And at the end of, and like I said, with the end of season 2. Well, I know for a fact he's gotten rid of Angel's kid, as in probably up for adoption. Realistically, Ezekiel's nephew. But either way, a lot of storylines are going to come more together. I think with season 3, I think Ezekiel is going to probably rise up to maybe. This is a guess. He could probably go up to secretary within the club now, because the way they showed that trailer, it looks like he's finally getting more to the top. He's working his way up.
Yeah.
And like I said, I can see a walk on happen. It better be fucking worth it, though. That's all I'm hoping. Because I've been waiting for season 3 for a year and a half now.
Oh, yeah, because the COVID, they had to...
Yeah, it turns out they were filming, behind the scenes. I knew they were bloody filming, and now they've got a release date for the season in March. Yeah. So, thank fuck for that.
Josh looks bored.
To be fair, though, I don't think Josh would ever watch it. Not in a cheeky way. I don't think it... Josh, would it actually ever appeal to you, a series like that?
I'm fine. No, I'm all right.
That's what I mean. See? But no, everyone's good. But, and I found out something on gaming news related. It's only one thing for gaming for me in this one. They've been showing off a lot of Sonic's 30th anniversary, and they've got a whole lot of leaked information last night and the day before. And they're finally changing the format for the better. Hopefully, at least. I'll touch wood. Yeah, because it's the 30th anniversary. They're trying to bring back... They're bringing back 2 gameplay formulas. The 2D one, as we already know. But they're actually bringing back the Sonic Adventure gameplay for, maybe an Adventure 3 in that. So they're bringing it back to a full 3D platformer. But I hope they just do it right. Dear God, do it right. But that's the only other thing with gaming-related I could think of at the moment. Other than Mass Effect Ultimate Edition being announced.
Meh.
Yeah, I ain't bothering with that either. Yeah. But no, that's the only thing I have TV and gaming related. Unless I've missed something else. Because I know they're showing off a lot of trailers soon. And it does involve TV series and games.
Super Bowl, isn't it?
Nothing at the moment.
Yeah.
Super Bowl's on Sunday, so they're going to probably release another trailer to Loki.
They are. They're releasing a trailer for Falcon Winter Soldier, Loki, and a
Do you
couple of
reckon,
movies as well.
do you think Chris Hemsworth's going to appear in Loki?
It'll have to. It's because
Yeah.
it's his brother. But also, I don't know how they're going to do it.
Well,
in a
he even
sense.
says Hamdall as well when he jumps out of the plane.
Maybe
So-
Hamdall's actually in it, like an alternative
what,
version of
what
the
you've
one that
got
we
to
saw.
remember is that Loki's in a completely different realm. He's in a completely different
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
so
That's what I'm
everyone's
saying, yeah,
still
because he's
there.
time back.
When was it
He's
set?
still
When
in a
did they
different-
take that? It was they took that at the end of Avengers, wasn't it? That's
Yeah.
when it was
It
interfered.
was in the middle
you've
of
got
Avengers
the
Endgame where
whole of
Loki got the cube, and then he just went off.
yeah,
Yeah.
but then he's got to go through Ultron again.
Oh shit! Yeah.
He's got to go
Well,
through all
there's
the big.
Ultron, there's all this.
Or for Dark World
Yeah,
as well.
Hold on. Pretty much they gotta go through Thor, Dark World. They gotta go through Winter Soldier, all that shit until Age of Ultron.
Well, no, because Loki's not in any of those movies.
No, but because
Except for
they
Thor,
will
Dark
still
World.
no,
happen.
but those
No,
events
but they'll
will
still
still
in that
happen, will they
timeline.
not?
He'd be doing something
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
background.
yeah. But he'll probably go back. Oh no, he won't, because he wouldn't know, would he? Scratch
No,
that.
exactly. So it will happen, but he just won't know what the fuck's going
Well-
on anyway.
Well, no, I was just about to say he'll probably try and save his mum, but obviously that he doesn't know that, does he? Because he's
Nah.
from the
No,
same
yeah,
timeline.
he doesn't. What he basically saw is he saw two of the same people, a bunch of the same people appearing in the same place, and thinking, "What the hell's going on?"
Like,
What's going on is Nathan came out the glory hole.
he never leaves. Sorry, he never leaves the glory hole. He looks
only
like a
hole he
plaster's
ever
radio.
He was going for the signal booster. He wanted to try and get a raise up.
Oh, antenna of the Jap's eye. Oh.
Yeah, that's fucking terrible shit, man.
Come back to
Change
that.
But
subject,
I
change
couldn't have a
subject.
fucking laugh. I
Change
was just
subject.
savage. I couldn't have a fucking laugh.
He went from this voice to.
No, he went. Actually, no, Josh. He went from the low voice going, "What's the?"
Oh shit, it's got in.
It makes you wonder what the fucking nurses bought of this shit, thinking, "I can't make this shit up, doctor. You do this. I can't stop laughing." I bet you anything there was someone laying on the fucking floor with laughter.
Probably.
I know it's a horrible thing, but it's not something you hear every day.
No. At some point, he did this task, and he actually got. Let me wait 2 seconds. He actually got the radio going. Hey, this is Radio Big.
This is Radio Penis up in Erin. We got a lot of shit to say and a lot of shows to go through.
Breaking news: we are now broadcasting on Penis.
That's all right. I know it's the spin-off show waiting to happen. Echo.
Echo,
Award.
echo.
Oh, don't start me on the echo. Holy shit! Oh, that doesn't work. What doesn't that work?
And so it begins.
Josh is stuck in a bumhole.
I need to
Hence the echo.
Oh,
That's a shit place to go. Sorry.
It's a shitty situation for a shit place to go. Shit here, shit
I,
there, shit everywhere.
I was watching a I think it was What Culture. They were doing a video like the seasons what made shows like better. Like it was going on a
This one's-
decline,
this
but and Sons of Anarchy was on there, the fourth series.
Yeah,
They
I
said,
have to-
Yes, I got that to work. I know how to use that now.
nice.
Oh, my clan is
But
going to enjoy
the
that.
fourth season was too slow paced for
Yeah,
me.
like the third series was all in this. It was in India, Ireland, wasn't it?
I like the third season. I like the fact that he actually went to Ireland, but the first
Yeah.
half of the season dragged for me
Yeah.
because it was like, yeah, Abel here, Abel there. I knew they were going to try and have to get the kid eventually, but why could they
Yeah.
not just go to Ireland straight away?
Yeah, and then obviously series 4, because I remember that one more than all of them, because series 4 was really good.
Season 4 was like, it was a change of the atmosphere.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you realise Clay's actually the bad guy. Jack's
Yeah.
going to become president, and then they were
President.
following the whole Hamlet storyline.
Yeah, and because that was the one where them guys were going around robbing people.
That's season 5.
Was it?
Yeah,
Huh.
that's season 5.
Is that when Thingy gets beaten to death by the police officers as well?
Are you talking about Opie when he gets killed?
Yeah, Opie. Yeah, is it?
That's season 5.
Four?
That's
That's
season 5, episode 3. I remember that one so well. That was a horrible death
Spoilers.
to watch. Yeah,
Yeah.
spoilers. It was a horrible death to watch. Especially the fact the last word you remember is, "I got this," and then as soon as you
Yeah.
knew what the hell's going to happen, you're like, "Oh god, we got to watch this!" And fuck, that was brutal.
That was a trough. That was a tricky wank.
Worst fucking tricky wanking fucking history, as far as I know. Nothing came up.
On Maddie's face.
Oh,
It was all probably in her mouth.
beat yourself. It's all cancelled.
Oh God.
How many times
We're all
has
going
Maddie
now.
been brought this fucking episode already? Like 3 times.
At the moment,
already?
she's turning into a mascot.
Yeah.
Do you want me to put it as a
I
thumbnail?
blame you on that one, Alex.
No.
Nah, we're all at fault here for me doing the fucking humour. People, it's humour. Get used to it.
It's been 23 years. We're allowed to make jokes about it.
Yes. Yeah, if it was 22 years ago,
No.
no, that's too far.
No,
If it's
no, it's
23, we're all
Oh shit! I thought I was like 2006, wasn't it? She
Yeah.
went.
good. Around
When
that,
you
yeah.
took her?
What? Did you take her to Nathan's basement?
Was that your asshole?
I thought I heard an echo.
Yeah.
Hey, you got
Yeah.
out.
That was...
Okay, now that went on for a while.
Oh, no, she did. She was in there too long. She was making sea biscuits, apparently, but it turned out to be bullshit.
See, horsey man.
Where'd they get the horse?
Maddie.
5 times. 5 fucking times. Josh, you don't look too impressed on your camera, mate.
I am never impressed with your guys' talk.
He's watching. He's watching.
He's watching the
porn.
shocker. He's watching anime
Watching
form of the
Shocker.
shocker.
No, because if it was an anime form of the shocker, it'd be well over exaggerated.
Oh yeah.
You'd have like-
You'd have
You'll
like,
have, like,
superpower,
tentacles.
lightning, and the
You'll have
world would
tentacles.
move.
Yeah.
No, have like tentacles.
Not a shocker with tentacles. Has to be your hand.
Yes.
Yeah, your fingers turn into.
Oh, you've watched too much,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. It sounds like this.
Did you Do you remember Ben Phillips? Do you remember him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy who pranks his brother. You know his brother's got an OnlyFans account.
What's
now?
that, guys? I'll be back in a sec.
All right.
Elliot.
Yeah. I mean, a bit weird.
He's got-
It's gotten to the point where I think his brother knows.
Well, yeah, of course it's fake. It's, if it's not, then his brother's dumb.
It started out, yeah, it probably wasn't, and now because it's the only thing he
it just got
does.
got just ridiculous, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I buried my brother alive. What?
What next? What is
Why
he going
wait-
to do? Prank to run him over?
I wake up when my mum walks into the room. Yeah.
Mm.
How are you not going to wake up when someone's picked you up and buried you alive?
The only way that is that he's drugged him.
Probably.
All right, kiss her.
Why he's really big. He's a big boss.
Nah, it was all good. I think my dad's a little pushed.
Already?
So are you.
I'm actually not. I'm only on my second bottle.
All it takes.
Hold on.
Depends on what alcohol, I guess.
Yeah, I would say that. It really does. The stuff
let
my
me get
dad
the third one.
brewed
I want absinthe.
is fucking mental.
I want to go to Amsterdam for a month.
For a month.
I just want this.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd live.
You haven't run out of money.
Okay,
you
a
would,
week.
yeah.
A week's good.
Okay, a week.
No, I think even a week you'd run out of money.
I'm a tight ass. I can make it work.
Hookers, weed, and beer. That's all you need.
Oh, you don't need hookers.
Exactly. I can make that work for a week.
Of course
I'm
you
good.
can. Yes, you do.
Don't.
I'm a tight ass. It works.
They know me by name.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Alex.
Oh, hello, Don. Oh, it's the Don. Okay, come back to here.
Why'd you
Oh,
turn
hold on.
Indian?
That's something I was gonna mention. The other night, I was
No
watching
one
a video.
questioned.
You know the comedian Gabriel Ignatius.
No,
You know the comedian they call Fluffy.
no.
Really?
I don't know.
Hold on, Josh. If you look at the name Gabriel Ignatius, right?
Is he the
You
fat
probably
guy?
reckon-
No, I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. The
I
fat
think I
Mexican
know
guy.
who you're talking about.
Yeah, I was watching a video. I actually uploaded it on my Facebook a couple of days ago because, like, I watched the full 30-minute clip. He was talking about the differences between Mexico and India, and it's what he's saying. He said, when you go to
I
India,
think you need a cup of
don't
coffee,
eat the
Alex.
street. Yeah, don't eat the street meat. Don't drink the water. They have parasites. The street meat has parasites. Wait a minute. Why does that sound so familiar? That's Mexico. And here's the differences between India and Mexico. Mexico's love tequila. India loves Fanta. And yet when you see an India person go, oh my God, he knows about Fanta. He actually does a song called Fanta, Fanta, you gotta love Fanta, Fanta, you gotta love Fanta, Fanta. But then that's not the worst part of the joke. He gets up to a point where he's saying he was doing a show in India, in Dubai. He said his mate was doing stand-up first, getting the crowd ready. And he hears he hears three people laughing, but it's how they laugh. They sound like this. That's how they were laughing at the front row. But then, Gabriel Ignatius, he goes up to him, he hears this laugh, and he actually goes with the guys going, hello there. And he asks them, where are you guys from? Turns out these three guys are from Germany, aren't they? Yeah. So then you hear the rest of the crowd going, don't do it, don't do it, don't insult him. I'm not going to. Don't do it. Don't do it. But then the comedian Gabriel makes the jokes about what countries drinks really like and all that. So he mentions India, Fanta, he mentions Mexico and that. But the Germans get offended. They get so offended, saying, "Oi, fat man, we want to know what drink we like in our country." So he calls him fat man.
They
6
didn't sound
times.
German. They sounded Japanese.
Okay, Japanese, Germans. Why not? But anyway, I'll get to the punchline.
Don't interrupt him. Go on.
But I'll get to the punchline. So pretty much he called the comedian fat man 6 times. So he's had enough. So he says, "Do you want to know what drinks you like, you Germans? You like the blood of Jews." So he went there, and everyone's like, exactly. Everyone just like, oh God. He went there. But here was the actual reaction. The Germans were like, they're going, ha, 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 ha. That's good, man. That's good reaction. I
You did go a bit Japanese, then.
Yeah, I'm trying not to be too loud because that's a good person. I don't really want to make it even too much. But anyway, this is where karma kicks in. So the comedian says he's got to go on the flight the next day. So he thought he was going on the British Airways flight, but no, it turns out that plane got cancelled. The only one that was available was a German plane, weren't it?
Yeah, German. Yeah.
So he goes on a German plane with his mate who was on on the show last night saying, "This is karma for what I said, isn't it?" So then you got his mate and him going on the plane, and then you got the woman steward going, "What is there a drink that you would like?" And you got his mate going, say it. Oh no. No, you ask it. Okay, I would like a Bloody Mary. No, Bloody Mary.
Is Mary German?
Well, because they were on a German plane where there was German workers.
Say blood of Jew.
He was about to say blood of Jews for a drink.
What is the German? Oh, I get it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, now you got it. And that's why he's saying Bloody Mary. That's what he wants. Yeah, that's what he wanted. Lots of a Bloody Mary.
Keep him mean. Keep him mean. Keep him keen.
Why did he just go? Can I have a red?
Keep him mean.
Can I have a red Jew?
Red Jew.
I think that still would have been offensive. Especially the fact that's karma for what he said at the fucking stage.
Yeah. Keep him mean. Keep him keen. Keep him mean. Keep him keen. That's the case when the Jews love the Germans.
Oh, and here's one thing that he said about the Indians as well. Do you know how the Indians talk? They go, "Okay, have a good day, no, good day, blah, blah, blah." No. This is offensive. This is how he described it. He was saying every time they moved, they go like, "Oh yeah, that's a good day. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go." But I'm watching that and I'm thinking, that's too offensive. Why are you taking the mick out of a person's neck movement when they're talking? But no, that's saying that's how it was like in India. But the people actually loved it, I've heard, down there as well. But yeah, some of the shit was very offensive, I will admit, when I first watched it. And I thought, this is someone I want to start a podcast.
God.
That's what I mean. Some of it's funny, but some of it's just overly
You want us to go down, do you?
No, man.
Take us down from inside.
No, man. Also, we said this is a podcast where there's nothing safe. We've always said that.
Yeah, as long as you don't say names, I guess that's all right. Normally, Josh is the one who like brings this all back. You know, like he stops us from going over the edge.
Hey, I'm just letting you roll.
He's just giving up. He's like, nah.
As well. Like, I've got to mention one thing, which you're going to think, oh God, which you already have. Gabriel was saying about, like, there's a difference between American traffic and Indian traffic. In American traffic, if there's an accident, they just want to see what's going on. But every car stops. Apparently in India, if there's been an accident, go, no, go around. No, there's been a car accident, go around.
Oh, God.
I know. God. And then all of a sudden they say, why can't we move? There's a cow in it. No, that might be the dead person coming to a cow. And I'm going, you drove past the dead body 15 minutes ago.
Please stop doing the accent.
Yeah, I'm trying to. But again, I'm watching it. I'm just in shock. Like, what am I listening to? What am I hearing?
Have you heard of a comedian? Have you heard of a comedian called Russell Peters?
Russell Peters? Actually, I think I have.
Yeah.
That name sounds familiar.
He does a lot of like Indian jokes as well. He's from India. He does like a lot of Indian.
Is he a Canadian comedian?
Yeah, he's Canadian. Yeah, he's from India.
Yeah, I just found him. Yeah. Is he one of those guys who?
He does the accent as well.
Stereotypes, race relations. Oh, he does all that.
Yeah, because he was on 8 out of 10 Cats, and he says something, and Jimmy Carr goes, "We'll take you back if you what India or Canada, both."
He goes to the nice land, to the very
back in a minute.
land.
It's like they say we've been to the moon. They say we've been to the moon. He's allowed to do that accent.
Oh shit! But the difference is, I'm not trying to do the accent on purpose. I just thought that's how they said it. That's a difference.
You go. Well, look at what happened with Simpsons with Apu. So let's not go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, well, we're not in Disney. We're not under Disney's territory. Let's be honest.
Well, no, they made him stop, didn't they? Doing the Apu boy, because it was offensive.
I've only got a few words for that. Thank you. Come again. But I didn't do the accent.
Right. This is the cancelled tour.
No, it's not cancelled. Honestly, all of this is banter. Honestly, this is the stuff that we've seen, and then Gabriel Ignatius and all that. This is absolute banter. And I thought it was something interesting to put on the podcast.
I just thought someone was. I think a ghost just walked into Josh's room because his door just opened. Like
maybe it was his nephew. Maybe he's thinking, who are these nutters on the camera now? What are they talking about?
Maybe it's Donald Trump.
Oh, wait, you've said the name. I've got a drink now.
I ain't got a drink.
I would say Joe Biden, but it just doesn't have the same ring.
No, I don't.
No, it's not the same, man. It's not the same. Not the same. It's so same, it's sane. Sorry, I had to do a rhyme. Have
you because Ross was telling me he started watching it. Have you started watching that Demon Slayer yet?
Not yet, but I do have it on my list. I'm actually trying to get through The Expanse. I'm on the 5th season of Expanse now, so I want to get that finished. That actually is really good. I actually didn't think I was going to get into that, but The Expanse is really fantastic.
What's it about?
Well, it's based on a novel series, based in like sci-fi and that. Like you got these pretty much colonies. Like you got Earth, you got you got the Belters, you got Mars. It involves around the whole proto molecule, like war to get it, and that, like pretty much a civil war's about to kick off. But honestly,
Yeah.
the visual effects in Expanse, I would recommend that big time because I'm on season 5
Yeah.
and it is really, really good. Ross has even told me about it. My mate Shane's told me about it, and everybody else has been telling me to watch it. So I did eventually, and now I'm on season 5. I've not been binging. I've been taking my time with the series, so I know what's going on. And honestly, it is really a good series to follow. I don't know if Josh has seen it.
What's that?
But I don't know. Have you ever watched The Expanse?
No.
Honestly, that is a series I would recommend. It's on Amazon Prime, and I tell you what, the visual effects, mate, it definitely looks realistic.
I say we. I don't have Prime, so
Yeah. If you ever get the chance to see it, though, like
You know
I'll do
what?
you do.
You know what's ironic is that
Watch it.
I didn't buy Prime for the TV. I bought the Prime for the next day delivery.
yeah. So that's my.
Well, yeah. If you've got Prime, you can just watch it on any format. You can watch it on your laptop, PC if you ever wanted to. So you're fine. Just sign in.
I've got put.
I've done that every now and then, and Disney Plus as well.
Yeah. Well, all the streaming services I've got Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus.
Now that there's no
Actually, YouTube.
fucking Mandalorian, and we got to wait for Boba Fett, I don't know what else to watch.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well,
we're in a global pandemic at the moment, so.
What else can you do but game and watch, or walk?
Game and watch.
At the moment, I've been doing so much gaming. On top of the streaming as well.
Huh?
You never got done with that card match that you were supposed to be doing.
Huh?
What?
I never saw that card match. Oh fuck! That card match between you on Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah.
Not Yu-Gi-Oh. Is it Yu-Gi-Oh or is it fucking?
When do we face each other on Yu-Gi-Oh?
When.
Here we go. He's gonna
He
pick up some
buys
sort
it
of
and never
sarcastic answer.
commits.
When you kiss Uranus.
Hold on. Cooper.
All you need a chunk is Urius.
No.
But no, honestly, like we do need to face each other on Yu-Gi-Oh. Have you not been
I'm
able to
surprised we got him to go on COD, to be honest.
No,
Actually, that's true. Yeah, I was surprised about that.
The deck I've built is fairly annoying, so I don't know if you want to come up against that.
I want to. Yeah, I'm up for that. I'm up for that.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Very,
I agree.
very,
Yeah,
very annoying.
And I'll be like,
My deck is.
I'll watch it.
Mate, I've got 4
Donald
decks,
can-
mate. I'm ready.
Donald can share it to me, and I'll put it on P2P
He can
and
pee.
watch it, and I'll commentate on
He
it,
can pee.
even though
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
know any of
actually
the
happy with that.
cards.
I'm down with that. If you are, Alex, mate.
Not right now.
Ah.
Not right now. I can. I'm kind of asleep.
In fairness, you do look knackered, to be fair, mate.
I don't even know why I'm tired. I haven't done anything.
That's
Well,
probably what it
the
is.
equivalent of not moving does also make you more tired.
Yeah. Well, hold on, Alex. You're off. Like I said, I'm off for the next 6
I
days
am off
anyway.
all week.
So I've got plenty of time till we do the match and that. And if Josh, if you're definitely up for the commentator side of it, more than ready for it.
I've got to start learning these cards then. I have no knowledge of Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's fine.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Pretty much the first thing you'll be saying is, okay, Donald's put a card down. It's now Alex's turn. Alex has done the same thing.
Yeah.
I just don't know which type of card it is, but I don't know
Are they
what's
all
going to
face
happen.
down? Is that why?
I'm just coming out and saying I've got 3 swords revealing light. I've got 3 of them. So
I've got 3 of them. I've got Egyptian God cards in another one. I've got pendulum summons.
No, I don't like the
magic,
Egyptian god cards because they've
That's in my other
fucking
deck. I've got 4 decks.
they've
I've only got
depowered
one
them
of
all. They've depowered
Not all of
them.
them.
I think you would
Not
call
all of
it
them.
balancing.
Like the trap. No, because in the
Oh no, I can't
in
use
the
Egyptian God cards
anime-
anyway. Shit. I
in
can't
the
use them
anime,
anyway.
like magics and trap cards don't affect them, but in the game it does. It's like
Yeah, it's called
Yeah,
it's
they
called
depowered.
real life
Yeah, we actually can't
balancing.
use them online now.
depowered them.
Aren't you,
Apparently they're banned.
can you not do it in private games?
They're banned in.
They
They're
won't let you
banned
play
in
them
the
in online
professional
games,
ones, aren't they?
even in casual,
Even in
because
private?
they're too powerful.
Same with
Private has no rules,
same with-
surely.
No, it is
Jarred
following
Breed.
the rules, but I think it's because when you get those cards, you're doing the story campaigns to get them.
Yeah, you are, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I've done it. That's
You
how
get
I
a
did
jar
it.
of
I
that
did
as well.
it.
No, not jarred that. I got same with is it
What-
pot of greed?
Pot of greed, you
can't
can
use that
pull like
in-
a bunch of cards, can't you, with pot of greed?
Yeah, we'll pot
Yeah, but
agree.
you're
Yeah,
not
you
allowed
can't
to
use
use-
that in the official
you're not
online
allowed
matches now.
Yeah, they banned loads of cards. You can't even
To be
use
fair, though,
Exodia.
they're very overpowered when you look at them, especially in how they're used.
Because they're broken.
But to be honest, you don't really need all those forbidden guards anyway. As long as you know how to use them, and that is fine.
Yeah.
I don't know why you guys, if you're so good at, you enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm surprised you haven't touched Magic the Gathering, because that's really popular.
I did think about that, but I was just stuck to the format I was used to be fair in that. And to be honest,
I was actually
one game here and there, then that's it.
I was actually thinking about collecting.
And I do recommend one game for you, Josh, mate. I don't know if you'd ever play it.
What's that?
Hitman 3. The only reason I'm saying it, because I know for a fact the studio who's done that, they're making the new James Bond game. And I'll tell you what, mate, it's a game that makes you think about what you've got to do.
Got a lot of people to please if they're going to make a new James Bond.
That's what
GoldenEye was the shit, wasn't it?
For the game. They're actually hiring a new James Bond for the game. So you're going to have a movie star playing Bond in the movies, and you're going to have a Bond star playing the one in the games.
It's only because the voice actor's cheaper.
And
David Cray's probably paycheck is huge.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't really need to act anymore, does he?
You have a very large penis.
Thank you.
Have you seen that the South Park episode where the Japanese they invent it's a Pokemon and every time they keep going up to the Japanese people, it's like, you'll have a very large penis. We have really small penis. We don't believe you. And the guy just shows his penis and he goes, "Oh, yeah, we believe you now."
Yeah, the proof there. Can't fake that shit.
And then it's like when the mums go up to him and it's like, "You're turning our children against us." He's like, "You have a very large penis." Funny episode. And they put series 23 on Netflix, haven't they?
Yeah. There's a lot of series that they don't have on Netflix, but they got the rest of them on Prime. It's weird how they've done it.
Prime.
Yeah, so I could watch every single season on Prime, but I prefer watching it through Netflix because when you skip for an episode,
they put all the best episodes of each of the series, haven't they?
Yeah, which to be fair was a smart option. I have to admit, not all the episodes of South Park are great. Let's be honest.
Yeah, they have some.
To be honest, they didn't do what Simpsons did. They put every bloody season on Disney Plus.
Very hit and miss though, South Park. Some episodes are a bit like, but some are really funny.
Console War was great.
So
that was cool. And then at the end of it, just like, it's okay. Go get your Xbox. You've won it.
I wonder if they'll take the piss out of the scalping.
I think they will. That is definitely ready to be like plugged.
I just like that Cartman keeps taking them to the same garden. He said, "They're going to turn on you, man." Shut up. Because they're doing the Game of Thrones as well, aren't they?
Yeah. I think, haven't they already done that? I'm thinking of...
No, that's that episode, isn't it? The console war, they do it with Game of Thrones.
No, that's right, yeah. It was the console war one where they were doing it as banners.
PlayStation
versus Xbox console war thing and that, and at the end of it, there's conspiracy, and then the Xbox won the war, but no one won because they all went out to play in the playground. So no one won. Everybody loses. Everybody plays.
I think when the virus goes down, there's going to be an influx of people just wanting to. The console's going to drop in playability, you know.
Pretty much. I mean, I'm happy I got my consoles in that. I mean, I got my Switch. Fuck it. I'm happy with that.
Sorry.
And plus, I got a bit of
professional.
Were you a professional? This is new.
I didn't know your professional was in your name.
Yeah, this is news to us. This is professional?
Yes.
I think that's the nicest comment you've ever said about us.
Go take some energy pills. I'm gonna wake me up.
Just have a cup of coffee or something, or get an energy drink.
I don't like
or
coffee.
Have both. Just mix it in. Then you'll be in a real hype.
No one likes coffee. They use it as a fucking booster.
Actually, I do like coffee.
You are one of the weirdos.
Oh no, hold on. Actually, no. There's something actually got mentioned. Like, no, this is actually a nice thing. When I went to work like 2 days ago, like for my second shift in a row, we were all sent a box, like a proper, just nice gesture box, not from the company for I work for, but North Essex of Mental Health and Wellbeing Alliance actually sent us like gift boxes. and it
Oh.
had proper rich coffee and all this other stuff in it as well. Headphones, like just the gesture was generally nice. They actually appreciate
A
it.
dildo.
We actually got a bit of appreciation for a job.
Coffee is an
Which is
addiction,
actually
right?
Dildo.
No,
Oh,
these coffee, those coffee tea bags that you get, like the proper rich ones.
Yeah.
They gave us them.
Yeah,
So I had
caffeine's
one
an
of them.
addiction, right?
Huh?
Caffeine's an addiction, right?
You know,
I don't. Yeah,
you know,
but I don't drink
caffeine-
coffee all the time.
You know, caffeine isn't actually bad for you.
Not bad
Nah.
for you. It's still an addiction.
Yeah, but I don't drink it every day now.
Yeah, but I can imagine it's more healthier than
Yeah,
like a cocaine or heroin addiction.
but I will admit though, this coffee was. I
Well,
was actually
you
surprised
say
I bought
that,
this, 'cause
but
I had it when I woke up
you know that
today.
Gentleman movie?
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah, he says that he makes the exact same reference we just said about weed's not dangerous, but coffee can kill you, because he says caffeine can kill you.
Yeah, but to
Well,
be
if you
fair, we've
drink-
been drinking caffeine the whole
Yeah,
time. I
but
mean,
if
what do you think they put in Pepsi and Coca-Cola?
It's still an addiction, isn't it? Though.
If you drink it and then get hit by a bus, coffee's gone.
Yeah, but that's
Exactly.
that's the reason they're adding more deaths to the COVID death
But
rate.
no, either way, regardless if it's addictive or not, it was a nice gesture what they did for us to lower up. 'Cause like I said, we rarely
Yeah,
get it.
Josh.
Some of the stuff that we do.
Stop trying to
So thanks,
ruin
Josh,
the
for
No,
moment.
they're
pointing
just
out.
trying to kill you off.
Yeah, you prick.
Mate, the whole world's trying to kill us off. We drink Coke all the time. That's got
Oh,
caffeine
I
in
don't
it.
drink it.
Hmm?
I don't drink
Do
it.
you want a medal?
You and Alex do.
You don't drink Pepsi?
No, I drink
You
lemonade
don't
if
drink
anything.
Coca-Cola?
Medal?
No, don't touch stuff.
I've seen you drink Pepsi before.
Yeah, I've seen you drink
Hang on,
Pepsi.
yeah. Yeah,
Oh, you
Yeah,
mean
yeah,
uh,
high horse.
We high talk about
Because they
saying
don't put
caffeine
lemonade
kills
in
it.
pubs,
We're
do
trying to
they?
get out of that.
you know,
He's got
Lucas
fruit.
has.
Alex, he's got
Caffeine
Fruit Loop.
in it
That's
as
what
well.
it is.
Lucas class as an energy drink, though, isn't it?
Lucas
Yeah,
has caffeine.
energy.
It
Energy.
is.
That's what we just said.
Yeah, energy drinks have caffeine.
Yeah.
So it's dildos.
How would you know? Mhm.
Hey?
Nathan's mum told me.
Man's not even
Just
here
to
to
give you the
hear
helping
that.
hand.
What? He takes digs at me all the time. I'm not.
Yeah, he's been
I'm
taking
just
digs
scared-
at
just
me all the
scared.
time as well. So I want to get my payback on like Nathan.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, he's been
Yeah.
attacking you a
He
lot.
was scared.
Like in the pubs and those ladies that.
Yeah, I'm just reading this on here. Apparently, the Spider-Man Far From Home hinted at Fury knowing about WandaVision.
Did it? I don't
That's
remember
what
that
it said.
reference.
But
That's what it
wouldn't
said,
One Division be before that Spider-Man?
No,
No,
apparently,
no, it'd be set after.
apparently WandaVision's
Ooh.
3 weeks after Endgame.
Yeah, so
yeah,
it
so
is
it's
before Far From Home.
which means Far From Home was set in 2024 and WandaVision set in 2023.
Yeah.
So it's set nearly a year before Spider-Man 2.
Yes, if anything, she is the start of the phase.
So yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
They're,
Hold
they're
on, doesn't-
saying that
Hold on, doesn't that
Mephisto
technically
could be
mean
a
that?
big-
I was going to say, doesn't that technically mean that Spider-Man Far From Home was actually the unofficial start of Phase 4?
No,
The unofficial
Well, that-
start.
yeah. If
And they
you do
say,
in movie terms,
Black
he
Widow
is.
isn't they?
Oh, Black
Well,
Widow's
Black Widow, I'm not really
isn't
we
that?
talk about the
much of
movie.
phase. We're
I
talking
feel
about the
sorry for
movie.
her. I feel sorry for her. They finally gave her a movie and they fucking killed her off.
She asked.
Yeah.
She was quitting anyway. She didn't want to re-sign.
Apparently, there's a theory that the woman in it, who's her sister, she might be taking the role of like
Black
the
Widow.
That's
Battle
already been
of
confirmed.
Black Widow.
That has already been confirmed for a fact. 'Cause I
Yeah.
think she's appearing in.
okay.
I think she's appearing in Captain Marvel too, because that's going to be set more in the modern time.
Why did Thingy have a
Oh,
a problem with her?
Oh, we didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we didn't speak about. Her having a problem with Carol Danvers. Well,
Yeah.
Captain Marvel.
What's happened between her and Captain Marvel?
A lot of people think it. The thing I watched earlier, it was saying that it's probably because Captain Marvel probably wasn't there for her mum when she had cancer and when she died and stuff. Like,
If
Oh,
anything, it
yeah.
was probably her that gave her the cancer because of the radiation coming off of her.
Probably.
she
Actually,
she
yeah.
is
'cause there's a
already
whole different
cancer,
time
though,
gap
isn't
in
she?
between that. What's
Yeah.
happened?
Her daughter's.
But no, you got to admit, when you watch that episode on WandaVision, that's a sucky way to say that your mum's passed away.
what?
You
What?
you were
Yeah,
dead technically for
she's
5
just-
years, and all of a sudden she lived for 3 more years, and then you come back and
Yeah.
like,
Would you
where the fuck she
imagine
go? It's
like
been
a
5
mini
years.
movie of that kind of perspective? of someone that's come back.
They've done shorts before. Oh, by the way, guys, I'll be back in a minute. We're going to go for a pesh.
Okay.
In Spider-Man, because in Spider-Man Far From Home, they kind of done it in like a comedy kind of way, didn't they? They did it like, oh, everyone's come back and it's fun. But in this one, you see them all coming back and like, everyone just losing their shit.
Yeah, because they're all freaking out. Because the last thing they saw was 5 years ago.
Yeah. He's like, "Where's my Marsha?" She did. Yeah, that's the reason why there might be resentment, because Captain Marvel wasn't there for like her mum and stuff, like when she was dying, and that's the theory what's going around at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, Scarlet Witch. I think Scarlet Witch could take her.
Well,
they were saying that.
Yeah, they were making reference to that, weren't they?
Well, she took Thanos off. She took Thanos on her own.
Yeah, and if anything, nothing would have intervened. I think she'd have beat him.
Yeah, like because Captain Marvel, she was close, but he got the Power Stone. And fucked her up.
And then you enjoyed that a bit too much, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I did. I'm sounding like a little bit of a cunt, aren't I? But she just
sounds about normal for you.
I just don't like her. Just don't like her. I just don't know something just about her. I just don't like. Like, you get this brilliant scene, and then like, oh, we're just gonna put all the women's characters up. Like, it just seemed really forced.
Well, that scene was pretty cool, though.
It was cool, but it just seemed really forced. Like, I preferred the one in Infinity War. Like, the one in Infinity War was better.
Is that where Black Widow gets knocked down and Scarlet Witch turns up?
And then
the Wakanda lady's there as well.
Black Widow, the woman from Black Panther as well. Like, they team up.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. Like, it seemed more organic. I just fuck them all. But yeah, it sucks that Black Widow could be in that battle at the end. Being that she was the first superhero, like female superhero, like in part of the Avengers, is just a shame. We can call see her.
Yeah.
I was talking about the end battle. The end battle.
Oh, when she was not in Endgame's big, but yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah, it's a shame. Like, she's been the big force of it, wasn't she? She was the.
And the one time they do the whole female A-Force thing, they don't even put her in it.
Yeah.
Bastards. And she's fit too.
Wankers.
I like to see in a bikini. I would have liked to see that once again.
Okay. It's a fucking shootout. Like a western. Wankers.
Bastard.
I've still got to finish that as well. I've still got to finish Peaky Blinders. My friend at work keeps going, "Oh, you should watch it."
Yeah, but don't forget though, they are filming season 6, and after that's going to be the movie to finish October. Well, actually, sort of. It's not ending until the movie comes out.
That's it. No, they'll die in the end.
Honestly, I think that's actually what's going to happen, personally.
I don't know. The last series I watched was when they all got arrested.
Season 3 at the end.
Yeah, season 3. Yeah, because they all got arrested, didn't they? Because they killed that priest guy.
Who had it fucking coming.
Yeah, he's a fucking nonce.
Yeah, he deserves it. So I'm just
and here I thought he was going to call him a pedo.
Probably was. I think he was one.
Do you know what PE stands for? No, what PE is short for? Pedo.
And insulted all the PE teachers.
There's all the pisses, there's all the DDs, and there's all the shishis, and there's all the mimis.
All PE teachers are wrong-uns. You know what it's short for?
All dirty bastards. They're all dirty, filthy bastards. Every one of them. Filthy old dicks. I'm making sure to go along. I just somehow just like went through a straight line on the narrative, and it just suddenly just turned.
Yeah. As soon as you come back, it just turns into cock jokes.
What do you mean, like Nathan's face?